Hello everyone, my name is Jesse and welcome back to another Bakugan review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Bakugan Percival from the second season Bakugan New Vestroya. So I have the original that you see in the show and then the evolution you see in the show. I don't have the others that are not in the show. I didn't feel like they were too necessary for me, especially when I'm collecting like anime or show accurate Bakugan. I decided just to collect the ones that were seen in the show. So I want to kind of showcase them. These guys are pretty rare, and I want to talk about them and give you my thoughts. So today's card that we're using is going to be a Percival Field Bakugan card. Yep, this is the one I used to like display them on. So Percival Bakugan gets 100 plus G power for each ability card played by its owners during battle. Kind of cool. Yeah. So, first off, we're going to be reviewing the Translucent Darkest Percival. So, if you didn't know, for the new Vestroya line, I'm collecting, or at least trying to collect, only Translucent in the Bakugan. So, this is a Translucent Percival. Pretty neat. I really like the color scheme. I think yellow, black, and purple, or at least in this case, yellow and gray, or yellow and gray instead of black, is really neat. And it gives Percival like a different look than all the other Darkest Bakugan. So I'm gonna pop him open right here. He's a little hard to open on the feet. And then show him off. So yeah, so this is him. There is a version that's Vortex that spins. I don't have it because I wanted the Translucent, and the Translucent doesn't come in a Vortex version. So this is as close as I can get. He is 600 Gs. You can probably not see that, but it's right here. It says 600. Yeah, so he's pretty neat. I really like his horns. I think they're an interesting look. Let's see if I can show you. I just think they're like simple, you know, and it's kind of cool. Then he's got his like two cool like shoulder things that you see in the show as well, and he's got these cool fan things. Yeah, so I think he's cool, and he looks good with like all the other new Vestroya Bakugan together with all the other Translucents, which is super neat. And I will make a video eventually showcasing all of them, so you can see like what they all look like together. But I want to do an individual review for now. Yeah, so pretty cool Bakugan. I don't remember how much I bought him for. I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. So not crazy expensive. He's got a cool like design, I think. Like I think this arrowing, like the lining is super neat. And he closes up easy as well, so just feet go in, and then head goes down, wings, and then it all locks up with these two pieces here, if you can see that. Well, I just butchered that. He kind of did a spin there. Did you guys see that? Hang on. What the heck? Oh, I can't get it to work now. Let's see if I can like spin him this way. Kind of. That's kind of cool. But yeah, he's a super neat Bakugan. I love him. Really easy to close and everything. Opens well. You know, you can't complain. That's kind of cool. He does kind of spin if you like actually do that with him. Alright, so up next is something that is a lot rarer, and I have some discussion to talk about this. So this is a Japanese exclusive Night Percival. This is the evolution. It only sold in Japan. There is a translucent version. That's where I want to get picky with things. I have been trying to get a darkest translucent Night Percival forever. I've been working on it for a long time, and I cannot find one. There are no pictures on Google if you search it up. You can only find it on the wiki, like pictures of the translucent one on the wiki. And then there are like 2 YouTube videos reviewing one, and they're from like 2011. So that in itself just kind of tells you how hard this guy is to find. So eventually I had to cave and just get a regular because I was impatient and I really wanted to see it in the collection. And I'm waiting, like I am still waiting for a translucent one to pop up. But for the time being, like, I've deemed it almost impossible because they are apparently impossible to find. So, I mean, when you only see like 4 of them online and they're like just pictures from back in the day, that's really saying something. But yeah, like I said, this is a Japanese exclusive. I got him for 60. So a little bit below the usual selling price of about 70. And he's really cool because he does spin. So I'll try and like give you guys, I want to give you guys like some cool slow-mo shots but I'll pop him down for now and do the review, and then we can also do some like cool slow-mos with him as well. But he is Vortex, so he'll spin. I don't know if you can see that, but I will try and slow it down and do some like super slow-mo for you guys after the review. So his feet pop out here. You have to open them after. A little difficult. There you go. And then he also has little hands that pop out right here. Yep. And then his horns. You kind of have to bend his head down to get his horns out. He might be a bit harder to see on camera because he's so like colored black against this white background. But yeah, super cool. I love all like the flaring. I'm a big fan of like Bakugan who have big pieces in the back. So yeah, just again, this black, purple, and like yellow color scheme, super cool. He has 520 Gs, you can see that. So he's weaker than my regular Percival. And then he's got his like cool shoulder cannons, really prominent here. Yeah, super neat. I mean, and then he also like, if you want to see how he spins, like he just kind of rotates on himself. He's got like a little thing in the back. You can kind of hear it clicking. Yeah, so super neat, super cool to play with. I do not like how he closes up. So it's like feet first, and then you can take these little wing parts and lock them into place in the middle, like that. And then you have to flip these things on the back up, and then put in his hands, and then the heads. And then at the same time, you have to close his head, and it is a pain in the butt sometimes. But I mean, there it is. And then you can just drop him down again. I will try and get you guys some slow-mo real quick because he is really cool in slow-mo. Alright, so you might see a little bit of like different lighting or color disfiguration for a second. I put the camera in 60 frames per second to try and slow it down better so you guys can see the slow-mo a bit easier. So I'll do a couple like drops, and then I'll kind of pick which ones turn out the best and kind of showcase the spin. Ready? 3, 2... And then I'm also going to do a roll. There you go. So, kind of cool. And I'll show you guys Percival again, just so you can see them together. And yeah, that's kind of the squad here, the Percival squad. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, and of course, ask questions. I like to answer you guys. But that's it for this video. Peace out.